Hey, though. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Choppers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box, Tootie on me while I'm trapping. And I hope.
Yo, hey man. It's time for that Coach for the Street podcast. Y'all know what we do, y'all know how we coming. But before we do anything, y'all strike them likes up, get us piped up because we finna jump in these streets. You dig what I'm saying?
Already.
Yeah, so hey man, 6-0 day was the other day. And we already know that boy Bricc Baby been in the algorithm extra tough, extra hard, extra strong,
Every
like
week. He done
every
made it
week.
and became a situation for him, man. He done
Yeah,
turned himself into a
public
something,
figure,
yeah, on these
public figure.
platforms.
Yeah,
But at the same time, he's a member.
yeah,
You ain't just a member, a out of state member, a out of country member, nigga. You a motherland member.
from the turf.
Um, it's looking bad. It's looking bad because okay, you got a situation with one of your big homies. And when I say big homie, I'm not saying it to say a nigga got some control over you or something like that. I'm saying it in the manner of he older than you, he got more time in the set than you. He asking for the fades, you never give it to him. Set day come, you see Cowboy. Hold on, we got some footage for you. We gonna play it in a little bit, but I'm just saying. You don't go, but you see Cowboy in the hood, living, moving around, comfortable as you say you are in your same section of California and LA. You supposed to have the same comfort, but you don't show up to the situation. Yet he out there eating and chewing and talking about, yeah, we outside, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got a
Mm-hmm.
problem with me. Come to the Thunderdome. Bricc Baby taking flight. But if this was somebody else, Bricc Baby would be saying the niggas are square.
See, this the thing. When you go on these platforms and you start calling yourself a general over the programs, like like you really one of them ones, and you knocking everything down in the streets, and you can make this move and make this move, but then you got a situation at home with one of your loved ones, and everybody from the turf knows about it because it's all in the algorithm about y'all two supposed to hit when y'all see each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Cowboy back there in the alley where boys get the hitting,
Where they
where
get
they get,
put down at, where they get put off
yeah,
at, where you get through in the blender at, where you
yeah,
violation
all of
get
that.
put down at, but you know we're present on that day. If you got so much, but at the end of the day, this also is just a piece of something that shows us too that the structure of gang banging is off in so many ways because granted the camera might not have been on everybody, but I'm sure it's a lot of people from that section that didn't show up
Facts.
because it's lightweight, slick, divided.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Hmm. But
Nobody's
when it
speaking on that. We
but
speaking
when
on
it
Bricc Baby though
but
because Bricc Baby got a
but
voice out there and he a member from that.
but
And at the
but
same time,
why
he
I
got a
thought
certain
that.
expectation when a big homie call your name.
See, why I thought that the situation was gonna get handled is because the past two incidents that I seen get handled over some internet allegation, it was because Crip Mac back in the past, you know what I mean, when he had took the DP. That
Mm,
was one of them. Okay. You had Nina Boy fall out with one of his East Coast partners, Spider Lope. I don't know what's the other one name, but they had to handle their issue. They handled it. So I'm thinking, okay, Bricc Baby, the way he talk on these platforms, it ain't a doubt in my mind that he ain't going to Hood Day.
mm.
You did what I'm saying? But instead, you get to laughing and kikiing online. Oh, yeah, I'm about to head to Houston and get on this and do this little movie role. But you the same guy that's on all these shorts and all these videos saying you gonna get down for your crown. You see what I'm saying?
And
So
this is the first situation where we seeing you not with your
so
own section though.
so that just let just let you know that you be bluffing about some stuff. You just making it look good on the internet. I ain't saying you won't get out there and hit, but
And at this
you
point too, you can't really say Cowboy, you ain't gonna fight Cowboy because he snitched. Nigga ain't nobody go to jail about Cowboy getting on that stand.
mm-hmm,
He didn't point no nigga out and say, yeah, that nigga right there, like he's the one responsible for shooting. Like he didn't put a nigga in jail.
right.
So you shouldn't be ducking his fade if he want that fade on set day. You ain't give it to him. What that mean?
Hmm. It just ain't. It's not adding up because how he be kicking it on these interviews like he walking like he talking. You see what I'm saying? Like
But this situation came and he walked away from it.
yeah. It's like you must evidently, if you duck that fade, you must knew you were gonna get papped out once you got out there.
I think Bricc Baby, I'm not gonna say Bricc Baby scared. In no means am I gonna say that because Bricc Baby been on these platforms for a minute and nobody came out and said nigga Bricc Baby soft or
No,
Bricc Baby didn't take no fades in the county and all these other things. We ain't heard none of that. So I'm not gonna take none of that away from Bricc Baby at the same time.
the,
This is just one of them situations where, yeah, you know you ain't backing down. Big homie ain't backing down, but big homie got more experience. Big homie probably gonna take you down. And for
mhm,
your status on these platforms right now, you can't really
duck nothing.
afford to get took down because this gonna make you gonna turn into needle boy for the next 8 months.
But here's the thing though. It might make you look bad on the internet, but what that's gonna make you look bad when you get back around your homies.
I don't
Cause
think
they
necessarily it's gonna make them look bad in the street because that's the structure of LA, the squabble. You feel me? So you ain't gonna win all of them. Just like you ain't gonna lose all of them. This just one of them situations. That's just like
it,
if he had to go,
it
just like when Nip had to go see Big U. I'm pretty
but
sure. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. But I'm pretty sure when he had to take that fade with Big U, nigga, he did not win.
but this the thing. I understand that. But when you a guy that's act like you can't you act like you just like you know how that man be acting, man. That man be acting stiff like nobody ain't never got on his top before. Let's just keep it real. He talk like you know what I mean. He like you said. I ain't saying the man ain't he
Yeah.
ain't gonna get out there, but if you all like everything that you put on the internet, you saying people gotta check in,
It's just a
Y'all
situation
boys
we
better
ain't
have it
in.
like this when I get down there. Everybody from this city, they better check in. That's a mandatory check in. You talking like you one of the ones like that. Ain't nobody expecting you to not be in your section on your day. I'm just keeping it real. Cause guess what? I know if Crip Matt was in that situation and he had some words with somebody, or even Nina Boy, he done proved to the world that he handled his
Mac rose
business.
to a DP.
You see what I'm saying? Even
He
even
knew he was
even
in DP. He went and took that, and
if if
they smushed him out.
if I'm not mistaken, I think Nina Boy said he had 7 fades to run. He went and handled his business like a G. You see what I'm saying? He ain't get on the internet and be like, oh shoot, cuz
And
I
and
had that.
and at the end of the day, Nina Boy got slandered for his performance in a boxing ring.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
When boxing and street fighting, two different things.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
But you still swinging at the end of the day.
But I we know when you on these platforms, certain types of people don't want certain things to happen to them. And it's a pride thing. With him, it's gonna be a pride thing because okay, you think you this level, you calling yourself a general, but if a nigga smush you out, you still gonna be talking about you a general. By rights, you still can say that coming out your own mouth because just you know what I'm saying, somebody getting out on you don't mean you ain't no general. Still, you're not gonna win anything. But the whole thing with me, the whole issue with me is why you ain't go. Because
That's
even if it
all.
wasn't a squabble and it was just a y'all talking about it type of thing, you see what I'm saying? Like, why you didn't go?
The reputation that he puts on the internet, dog. You would have thought he would have been out there live on the set, you know,
Sure.
doing what he do, cause it like his his what's the word for it? His presence on YouTube is heavy as ever now.
Yeah, it is.
It's how his name in the algorithm now on YouTube is how Crip Mac algorithm used to be before he went to jail. He
It
on
is.
he all over the place like dog crap. You feel me? Um, so of course after he didn't show up, whether if the 60s was over there in his section over there in Overhills, all of them boys had something to say like, oh, I can't believe this. You all over the internet calling dudes rats and all of this. This man ready to go on and handle that little issue,
And you ducking
but
the fade.
you ducked it. And guess what? They ain't
Went
gonna
to a
stop.
whole nother state on the day you was supposed to be having.
Yeah, he went to the
That
south.
nigga went on vacation, cuz.
That boy went to the south. Said he had a movie role on 6 Day.
Just so happens.
What a coincidence.
Just so happens. On the day you celebrate your set,
Hmm.
you shooting the movie.
But when you go out of state, you telling other 6 that's from out of town they gotta check in or else it's blase squaze. You saying all of this like you the head honcho and you make the chess moves on the board. And now it's kind of looking like some of it is cap. I'm just being real, cuz I ain't saying like
I'm gonna say it's capped with certain people. Cause just like he ain't trying to have that confrontation with Cowboy, he wouldn't be trying to have it with none. I don't think he'd be trying to have that confrontation with none of the big homies from his section. If it was people that wasn't big homies, I'm not gonna say Cowboy this top high ranking member of their section. I'm not gonna
No.
say that, but he's a big homie. He been in it a long time, and for Nipsey Hussle to be nicknamed after him speaks volumes because you don't get named after niggas that wasn't reputable.
Mm-hmm.
Only niggas that don't know about the politics and the things that go on about this gang structure don't understand that part though.
You had
That's
to
why you
earn
don't
it.
see every member in California getting labeled a reputable. When nigga put reputable in the back or in the front of a nigga name, understand he been 10 toes in the mud outside, and the whole city putting
To
respect on
vouch
that.
for it, right?
Exactly.
That's a fact. And like I said, on majority of all these platforms, he been hot as fish grease. And you know, he been talking this talk. Like wherever he move and but see this the thing what I don't understand. I didn't understand when he was saying that Dirk got his lick back, even though I'm getting off subject.
No, because we still talking about Bricc Baby.
I couldn't understand that. Like, bruh, why is you talking about something that's going on in the streets? And I didn't give you the okay to talk about that. Talking about can't nobody say Dirk didn't get his lick back no
That's
more.
because but that's also him in so many words telling us he knows something we don't know.
Facts,
Low level
bruh.
version of dry snitch.
Yes, like that. Like if I was a detective, I would say, okay, this sounds like a little piece of a lead right here.
You know what I mean? Like that. Like, come on, bro. You
Come
doing
on, bro. Like you can't be. See, you just can't. I ain't no gopher. I ain't gonna go for anything. I'm a observer. You say you're a stepper, all this, okay. I'ma really observe you as a G for real. I'ma see is you really standing on principles and morals. I'ma see is you the type that's gonna get on the internet and implicate cases that don't need to be talked about. And once I realize that you one of the ones that can't hold water, I just look at you different anyway.
I
Cause I
think
look at it, I can't look at you like you. I can't look at you like you just that stiff. Once I hear you get to talking
I
about
think
street stuff.
just like the internet questioning why he didn't go, I think the streets is too, because California made different.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Like
The
that's
streets want to know why you didn't go. Like all that we flew over here, nigga, bump that, nigga. Why you
mm,
ain't go?
right. Make it make sense now.
Make it make sense. Meanwhile, Cowboy over there in the hood doing stuff like this, he was actually
Raise the
letting
seed
you know
and
he
hold it
outside.
high. Forever forward, do or die. East side, west side, north side, south side, nationwide, unify, crip, crip, crip.
Top of the top on Hood Day.
And the nigga got his south of the border
Like
sombrero
every
on.
day is Hood Day. Special day, man. Come on, you just coming through in the morning. Exactly, brody. They know I'm in the hood because they... You know what it is. Food and felons. Today I'm going to go review this Raisin Bran cereal, man. Top of the morning. Y'all tap into Food and Felons, though. We about to go around the world. Chicago, New York, Vegas. Food and Felons. Y'all know what it is. Top of the top.
He's smacking that
Rest in peace,
razor
my nigga
brand though.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Happy Hood Day, buddy. Neighborhood Nip, happy Hood Day. Yeah, we got a lot of food reviews coming up. Kind of raining out here today, but it's early though. I know we got a function later on tonight. Hope y'all have a happy Hood Day, man. Anybody got any issues, y'all come back here to Thunderdome Alley, nigga. Handle y'all business like them grown men. Pull up, know what it is. You wanna meet your homies, come through, meet your homies. Shake their hands. Or squabble up. That's what homies do.
Really out there.
He out there.
And he comfortable. Like that don't look like a nigga that you labeling him as. If that's what he was, he wouldn't be able to be outside. You know damn well he wouldn't be outside in that section, on them corners, in that epicenter of what's going on right there if he was a foul nigga. He
Of
just
course
wouldn't.
not.
And he was comfortable. You ain't see that nigga head on no swivel, looking that way, looking this way. What car was that? And he ain't doing none of that. You was a no-show to the PTA meeting, though. Because that was going to be a parent-teacher conference, cuz.
It was. And the crazy thing about it, it wasn't gonna be no cameras. So it was gonna be a nice little cleanup to where, you know, it's not gonna be no embarrassment on
He was going to
YouTube.
put Bricc Baby in the blender and then go on one of these podcasts, talk about it one good time, and leave it alone.
Yeah. He just would have said, cuz me and cuz handled that issue. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. We back on schedule.
And I
But
feel like he would have gave him his respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cuz pulled up, we dealt with our issue. And nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shook hands like, you know what I'm saying? Like brothers type. You know what I'm saying? Type. That's why I feel like it would have just been dealt with then and left alone. Because at the end of the day, they come from brotherhood. But
hmm
this just makes it worse because you now you ducking. You feel me? A nigga can't
right.
even organize and orchestrate us meeting up so we could deal with this. You avoid me.
hmm
But every chance you get, you cutting your phone on, you riding around in cars, you sitting on these platforms. Man, I ain't going back and forth with no nigga got on the stand and all that. You heavy on the excuse for why you won't. You don't got one excuse for why you will, though.
Let that would have been anybody else. He probably would have showed up and did what he
If
did.
it was a little nigga.
Cause I mean, like he was saying, oh John Morant, yeah, when I see you, you better check in or whatever. Who's to say it'll be funny if John Morant pap you out for you thinking that, just because you from over there from the turf, like somebody supposed to be scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, man, I wish somebody would tell me when I see you, you better cut the check. When I see you, when the door swing, you swing. Cause I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
You tripping.
That's why I feel like, man, as much as he want to put himself on the pedestal, like him and Nip was like the same level of real nigga to me, nah. Because when Nip and Big U had their situation, Nip didn't run from that. He took his lick.
That's what I'm saying. It
Like,
used
nigga,
to
okay,
be.
granted, okay, Big U got all this history, whether he done beat up 27 niggas at one time in the joint or you know what I mean? How many bodies he took, it don't matter, nigga. It's whatever right now. Cause nigga, I stand on how I feel too, nigga. So it's plenty reasons why the world got all the respect in the world for Nip. Cause he was a well-rounded street nigga all the way around the board. Not in just in some, he wasn't discriminating. He'd slap on you just like he would have slapped on a square.
Mm-hmm.
It's no discrimination in how I'm gonna activate on any individual over disrespect, man.
For
You
sure.
gotta treat that the same. And this right here, he discriminating because you got a nigga that you know most likely probably gonna run you through the blender. So you don't want to take that situation.
I mean, but how he talk, cause he talk like his hands 100 though. So it shouldn't even
But I'm not
matter.
gonna say they're not. Karate Kid never could beat Mr. Miyagi, bruh.
True.
Not one Karate Kid did he beat Mr. Miyagi. Not
But
one time.
when you got the mouth of the South, you gotta get out there, man. Your
You know what
mouth,
I'm
your
saying?
mouth too fly.
Yeah, but it works on social media, bro. 6ix9ine did it. 6ix9ine get big bags just for talk.
True, but
So he ain't no different because it's 100, 2, 3, 400,000 people doing that on a regular basis, 24/7.
and what that make them look like when they ain't walking it like they talking it though.
They got to deal with that. He got to deal with that because them issues he got ain't with the ops. That's what niggas in his backyard.
Yeah,
He got to deal with that.
that's facts.
We just seen Cowboys sitting in their neck of the woods in the Thunderdome. If nigga got an issue with me, pull up. We can right here between these two buildings. We can settle every lawsuit we got with each other. We can hold
Hmm.
court in the street. No show. Nigga missed the parent teacher conference, man.
So the question is you still gonna go on social media and bash that man
You
after
know
you
he is
did?
because he get a check from it. Cowboy gonna do the same thing because he gonna get a check from it. I'm not gonna say either one of them wrong because nowadays in the social media, it's monetary gain behind controversy, chaos,
But
negativity,
but
confrontation.
over there in they section, when it comes, if you in the same, just from observation, from cats being in the same whip with each other in the same game, when they do that back and forth, it's repercussions with both of them when they turn that power button off.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't. They ain't playing about it over there.
Nah, they ain't playing about it over there. The
So
politics is dead serious over there.
yes, sir. So
And
they,
you better be dead serious when you jump into them politics because niggas losing their life. We just seen celebrities lose their life, rappers lose their life, athletes getting robbed. It's a lot of things that be happening over there behind the culture of the gang activity, man.
hmm
And a lot of people blindfolded behind that because they only see what they see on TV, social media, whatever, whatever. But you ain't outside just because California look like the best place to take a vacation. That people overlook how dangerous it is.
you come out better trying to go to Las Vegas. Don't play around in LA. That ain't even. Hey man,
It's different.
it's different. Just because you see palm trees and pretty women, best believe it goes down in a major way.
Extra. It's going down
So,
extra.
mm-hmm.
You did?
But on another note, I just wondered that after he went to Houston, did he go over there and function with the Houston 60s?
If he did, he did wrong.
Hmm.
Because how you gonna go function with the niggas in your backyard, but you done flew to go kick it with some niggas you don't even you didn't go to school with. Y'all don't know each other mamas like that.
Right.
You don't know they cousins like that. Y'all ain't whooped on nothing together, bounced out the car and put down no demo together, on nothing together. Like you skipped out on all of that with the niggas that you represent every day, even on these platforms. Every time you say nigga on 6-0, you stamping where you from. But why you ain't politicking with him? Why you ain't messing with him? Why you ain't really out there like that with them though? That don't make no sense to me. We need some
Mm-hmm.
real answers because I don't want to hear you telling me that I have to fly somewhere. It just don't make no sense.
It don't. It don't.
Don't nobody
Because
care that you ride with Lil Durk, so you feel like, oh, cause I'm messing with some $1 million niggas, I ain't supposed to be in the hood taking no fades from niggas that's calling me out. Nigga, you a street nigga still. Shut up.
that's facts. You and nigga
Just like they
every
say ain't nobody bigger than the gang over there and all of that. That you ain't exempt from that neither, because you come from over there. So that rule
mm-hmm.
applies to you too, because you come from the motherland of gang banging.
Anytime you think you bigger than the program, it's always gonna be some issues.
All the time.
Always, bro. Like, but that's on his body. Now let's
That's
talk
on his
about
body.
this YNW Melly, man. Good God, little Melly. Okay, prosecutor saying allegedly Fredo Bang he scooped Melly up from the scene, pinned his phone so Fredo could come scoop him up. Now this the thing about that. You really don't hear nothing about Fredo Bang really uh moving retarded out here in these streets.
He moves
You
smart.
feel me? He remind me of a polished convict. You feel me? The way he play chess out here. But here's the
Though he
thing.
ain't rich as young boy, I feel like he moved kind of in the same manner. Because you just ain't just gonna get up on him.
No,
You see what I'm saying?
no.
He just his money level might not be the same, but the way he moved, you got to keep in mind they might be oppositions, but they from the same place. It's a lot of niggas that ain't got no money like that out there that's moving correctly as hell. You just ain't gonna get
Mm-hmm.
on like that.
Mm-hmm.
That don't take money. That takes sense.
And the thing is, bro, like they saying like how it is with these phones. There's no way you can get away with nothing nowadays with these phones. Because he said after allegedly they said after he knocked them two boys down, he didn't call Fredo. He didn't text him, but he dropped the pen.
That's still dropping the low though.
True.
So when you drop that, all you got to do is type in the low and go over there. GPS.
It's that just that wasn't a smart move on his behalf because
Oh, it
buddy
was
you
stupid on Melly's part because you just threw Fredo Bang in the blender. I don't care if that's your homie or not.
Yeah, man.
At this point, this ain't a nigga that hangs out on the street all day ready to shoot a nigga. He's the breadwinner, one of the breadwinners out his camp. You
He
put
is the
him under the
breadwinner.
fire to save yourself. You got plenty niggas in Florida that you grew up with that probably would have came and got you because you needed a ride. It was probably 1,000 broads that would have came and got you
Mm-hmm.
because you needed a ride. But out of everybody that you could have called that you got access to, you chose to call another nigga that got motion going on for itself, opportunities going on for itself, beefs going on for itself, and you just threw him in the mix of your whole stuff. Like he don't got stuff going on too.
The boy is on lead monitor.
And that's why you gotta choose your friends wisely because you can't control everybody. You think Fredo sitting up somewhere, thinking kick back, smoking a dip up with his two girlfriends saying shit, shit. Cuz gonna call me in a minute because he about to whack two niggas and I'm gonna have to go pick him up. That was so unexpected when he probably got that call.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like
But just
you.
being a real nigga, you gonna go get a nigga.
But here's the thing: if you my dog, right? You know I'm on parole. You know I got this lead monitor on. It didn't click in your head after you handled your business. Like, man, I can't call Cuz. Man, Cuz got this lead monitor on. Man, I'm throwing him. I'm putting him in a bad position to get violated. Them folks could get mad with me, just have an attitude and be like, "Oh, so you and Buddy, even though he didn't have nothing to go, do with it, but you know how parole officers is, they can get mad. So you and Buddy, y'all
It's a lot
friends,
that
y'all."
come with it though, cuz that niggas gotta factor in. YNW Melly from a gang.
Mm-hmm.
Fredo Bang from where he from and the way the police look at it. TBG is a gang.
Right.
You didn't call yourself a gang member, then called somebody else that's a gang member after murder has been committed
Right.
to come pick you up.
Right.
Don't come with no life sentence attached to it because he ain't had nothing to do with it. But at the end of
It
the day, why would you call a nigga? Would you have to call your record label to come give you a ride, nigga? After you just killed somebody?
right.
So why would you call Fredo Bang, man? That's my whole thing.
Yeah, like what you doing? You know he's silent. You know he coming. You did what
Yeah,
I'm
you know he's
saying.
not, you know he
But
coming,
at the
but
but
you
at the
know he didn't
same,
say what happened just to
the,
keep that out them phones. He didn't speak on that. Just bro, I need a ride. So Fredo coming to get
true,
you, probably
true.
not having no knowledge of nothing that you didn't just did. He just know that you need him right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you can always lose being a real nigga by default because niggas you be around to drag you down
Pull
off
you in the
stuff they did.
situation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cause like I was saying, shoot, we know when you on parole and you got long paper
Good.
on parole.
Some niggas don't care. It's about them. Like
You
not to get off subject, but like back in the day, I was on the run and me and my homie jumped out. We was going and about to walk in my homie house, and the police must have been chasing somebody. I guess they must have had the same coat on as I had because we just getting out the car and the police running out the cut. Whoever they was running from, we had seen them when they first started chasing them and shit, but he must have got away. So when he see us, he like pointing to me like, "Hey, you hands up, nigga!" I bolted, nigga into my nigga house, but my nigga had some bees in the crib. You feel me? Like 3, 4 bees in the crib. Now the police banging on the door because I just bolted in the crib. I'm not about to let them run in here, nigga, and whatever this situation is, put you in a situation that's bigger than the situation I'm in.
right,
I went
right.
back outside and went to jail.
No.
Shit.
Like it ain't worth it, bro. Cause it's like if you my dog, you my partner, and I know them folks got you on lead monitor. When they come to these streets, I'm not even finna throw you in it. Period.
Like I
I'm not
said, he
finna.
could have called some broads. He could have called some other niggas
Yeah,
outside that
he
need
could have called.
$100, that need $2, $3, $4, $500 that they come swoop you, that they wouldn't mind doing that because
Right, he could have
that's
called a
what they
smoker.
doing. But you called nigga that got record deals. This going on, that going on, baby's on the way. He the breadwinner from his crew. You called that nigga.
Not to
That let you
mention,
speak. That I already feel some type of way toward YNW
not,
Melly because
not
for you to already be accused of killing your own friend lets me know the level of snake you is for real. So I can't really mess with that because nigga, you could never sit in the car in the back seat behind me.
and this the thing. You from the hood, you know. Everybody know it's a smoker that'll pick you up for $10 or whatever the case may be. That's his hustle. He ain't got no job, but he got a car. It's he ain't no square from Delaware, man. He know damn well he could have called
You
somebody
put
else.
pills, you drinking lean, and you think you know everything. This was gonna happen, and then you make foolish decisions. Like, okay, just imagine if this was some other people. Okay, let's just say somebody from Sniper Gang
Mm-hmm.
goes out, kill 3, 4, 5 people. You think they calling Kodak Black phone for a ride?
No, no, no,
You ain't call. You know already that's the
no.
wrong number to press send on in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no different.
Yeah, you
But
you
at the
you
end of the
know
day, YNW Melly the breadwinner in his camp too. So
it,
you wouldn't want nobody calling you to be coming to pick them up about nothing like that. Some nigga, you could call somebody else. You call
it.
Fredo.
Yeah, man.
And this is how they
You
be developing these Ricos and all of this because they all messing with each other like this, and y'all from
facts.
other states and stuff like this. It's all this
Mm-hmm.
bad stuff going on, guns and niggas
And
getting killed
and
for shootings,
and
and they tie
they
it all together, man.
they best believe they pay attention to all that. Okay, you oh, it's you, it's God bless the dead, it's King Von, it's Melly. Oh y'all, what y'all got going on? Y'all from all three different states, but at the same time, we know it ain't all about music. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all can't fool these people.
So
They move slow. They move slow, but they smart. Them people is smart because they sit back and watch all of the cards get played.
they do.
They wait on if it fall in their hands every time. And now like how these phones is because they saying this what they saying because they said after he smushed one of them dudes, according to the phone tractor, he was moved and put in a certain situation. I mean, he was moved and put in a certain spot or a certain area before he pinned that phone.
This what I don't understand, nigga. First 48 been out almost 20 years. Clearly showing niggas going to jail and them catching them in lies, no alibis because they phone was pinged in the area where they got killed at. And y'all still taking y'all phone with y'all when y'all go to do stupid stuff. I'm pretty sure, allegedly, when he turned around and shot both his friends, his phone was in his pocket.
Yes, that phone doing all of the work that them white folks want to see. They ain't really gotta have no witness because this thing right here is showing, like I said, if they knew that the body was moved because of how the phone, it's being tracked and pinged in that area, man, them folks far from crazy.
Granted, it might be times, unfortunate situation where you just doing your regular everyday thing and stuff might unfortunately happen and you got to do what you got to do. That's different. This was thought out. This situation thought out. You thought about trying to portray a situation that didn't happen, far as a drive by on the car to make
Mm-hmm.
it look like that's how these niggas died. Nigga, you ain't from CSI. Nigga, did you even watch CSI? Because if you did, you would have knew them was some of the smartest crime putting together. They put crime together like puzzles. You
Right.
can't figure out how to dress up no murder in 5 minutes and think you finna get away with it.
No. You gotta know what you're doing now, man.
Money niggas crazy, man.
Like it was a little different before these phone towers got put up. It used to be easy to beat these murder charges.
Oh, not no
Now,
more. Not no more. You better be
good.
damn smart. As cameras everywhere, and
Yes,
they activating them everywhere.
they on highways, they on poles, like,
You
and
driving cars, they got computerized anything. They can do the same thing with that. They
it,
can
it,
ping and see where that's at.
like it's so crazy. Like, not to get off subject, I seen how they did, how the camera footage called Chef G now. Like, y'all blew down, then the
They
other
parked in
camera,
front of the camera and blue.
the other camera that was on the
They
next
backed
street.
the license plates into the camera and blue.
It,
They
it, it
backed into the thing. The camera showing the license plates plain as day. Nigga come out the window.
mm-hmm.
These niggas be thinking they living in a movie. Till the
it,
police
it,
come. Once the
it,
police come, they realize it's not a movie for real. You really
it,
go to
it,
jail.
and the crazy thing about it, the cameras from every spot where they did they thing, from when they blew down on them, when they got in the car, when Chef G pulled off, and also the camera that's on the interstate it was tracking the car as they was flushing through everybody through
Cause they
traffic.
be
So it,
driving in, you're driving in 50, 60, 70, 80,000, 90, $100,000 cars. They come with low jacks on them. It can be pinged to see where the location was. How you think they gonna find your car if it gets stolen? Niggas don't be thinking about that because niggas don't use their brain. They just one track mind. I wanna go left all the time. When
bruh,
sometimes taking the left gonna take you to a whole nother location, nigga, from where you trying to go. So you can't always think like that because you ain't gonna never get where you trying to go. You gonna be driving in circles.
pretty much. It's like how this world is today, and how they got them cameras up there in New York that scan your body, that'll let them know you got a firearm on you. Man, it's gonna be scary once the
That's why all
whole
the New York niggas go to jail so fast because New York has more. I think New York might be the most camera populated city in the US.
mm-hmm,
And niggas
mm-hmm.
out there shooting niggas right in front of the store, right at the intersection, right in front of 1,000 cameras. Look how easy it was for them to say, "Oh, that's K Flock right there." When you just went live a couple minutes ago with your 30 hanging out your shirt and your
Right.
whole outfit showing, and then it shows you on the camera coming past, and then yeah, like come on, niggas is retarded. Now you finna do
It's
all this time
it, it,
because
it
you not thinking.
you're not
Gangsters
thinking at
thrive
all.
longer in the streets because they thought smart. You think a hitman was doing stuff reckless? They had it all thought out how they was gonna get away.
Mm-mm. It's like these days you gotta be really strategic about everything because You're not gonna beat the cameras, and you definitely not gonna beat that phone if you got it on in your pocket. You might as well go right on to the jailhouse because it's over.
Yeah,
If it get like that worldwide where the cameras is scanning your body, fool, the streets gonna have problems because just look how they do in New York. Man, they scooping them boys by the hundreds every time.
that's because what niggas was doing in the 90s, standing on gangsterism. The youngest don't understand it wasn't cameras like that.
Mm-mm, not at all.
Nigga, wasn't no traffic cameras in the 80s, nigga.
And now they
That
got
really
them.
didn't even come to the late 90s.
And you know what's crazy? And now it done got worse because now they got traffic cameras in small country towns. So once somebody goes slide, it ain't gonna be nothing for them to look at the traffic cameras and say, "Oh, you know the city ain't but so big. Oh, they made a left right here, they made a right here, they dished it." Man, it's a no win.
Hmm. You really gotta,
You
it really gotta be thought out. It ain't nothing you can just go randomly do.
no,
Like, and that's why so many people going to jail because they not thinking, they just doing. And
hmm
when you don't think and you just do, it's never gonna pan
it's
out right.
because you gotta, and it's so crazy. Like you gotta really have, uh, you gotta be a thinker because you know the average little young step out there, you know they ain't listening. They and listening to King Von and YB, they so turned up and you know they cocking them things back, ready to get to working, but they not thinking about getting away at all.
It don't even matter.
It don't even matter about them like
It don't matter until they taking the mug shot.
that's when all
You
the
always see it
tears.
in their face in the mug shot.
True. That's when you see all the tears, and that's when
And
it's
I'm gonna
time
say
to.
that for the niggas that's just doing reckless, spontaneous, stupid stuff. Not the niggas that's going to avenge their homie. Not the nigga that's going to avenge their loved one. Cause you gon' some out of the love you have for somebody, you gonna think with your heart and not your head.
True.
It's a lot of niggas outside that just go outside and they wake up to crash out. It's not a real reason behind it.
Hmm.
These is the ones that get down there, they turn into Alpo.
Every time.
They get down there, they turn into Chris Brown. Now they dancing and singing and shit. Them the ones you gotta watch. The ones that stand on principles and do stuff off of purpose,
Hmm.
they ain't just out there just doing whatever because it gotta be a reason for something to be done. All right, nigga disrespecting me, step on them. All right, them niggas came through, we gonna go through there. All right, they shot my dog, we finna go, yeah, one of theirs. When you think reckless, you end up with reckless results, man.
On God.
Fact.
So you boys better start using your head if you plan on getting away. You better start using your brain.
That should be the main objective is getting away because y'all already walking
Yeah.
around with guns. That's gonna get you 10 years automatically because it got a
True.
button on the back. So you're already doing something that carry a life sentence, and you got a gun that's gonna give you 10 years on top of that too. And you ain't thinking about how to get away.
Right.
Niggas is crazy.
But this all we got for y'all on this episode. It's time for that coach for the streets, man. Y'all know what it is. Do not leave about the Chiz app until you've been served, man.
Just
You
like
did.
that.
Just
We
like
out of
that,
here.
we gone.